Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's 3 Central Standard Time. We're shooting this Facebook mentions that'll also be posted to YouTube as we prepare for InfoWars Nightly News tonight, 7 o'clock Central. Find details in the free feeds at Infowars.com/show. Rob Dew, Infowars News Director, has put together a piece that's going up live on YouTube in the next 10 minutes. It's uploading right now. That is incredible. Rob, give people the headline.
Sure, it is Facebook glorifies Dallas police massacre is going to be the title, and it's going up right now. It's being uploaded.
And this version is Facebook celebrates.
Yeah.
Now, we don't have some bone to pick with Mark Zuckerberg that called his users dumb effers who trust him, or the fact that he meets with the communist Chinese on how to censor the internet. We don't think the average Facebook employee is a bad person. We think Facebook's actually a pretty cool platform. It's just that it's violating free speech. It's gaming the system to promote Hillary Clinton, to promote anti-gun garbage, to promote anti-free market stuff, when Zuckerberg has made tens of billions of dollars off the free market system.
Yeah. Pro-refugee.
We don't like people that have their own houses with privacy and are obsessed with their own privacy but don't want us to have privacy. Zuckerberg and Facebook have allowed Facebook users to call for killing of police, to call for killing of Donald Trump, and to organize that. And that's been in the news. We're going to show some of the evidence of that. And then even in the aftermath of this, they're allowing this ongoing organizational system to recruit kind of a communist-style grassroots violent overthrow to go on. And that's because George Soros is the one quarterbacking this whole thing. So if Buckley wants to come around us, we will go over some of the evidence of this, some of the news.
And this is the key, Alex. It's this hashtag that they're using. It's called hashtag #fuck12, which is code for police. 12 is a code for police. So that is how I found all these, just by typing in hashtag #fuck12. And this is where Facebook should launch if they're going to game a system, go after people putting this up. Do an algorithm where if anybody says that, you have to either look at it and before it gets approved.
Let's be on that. Zuckerberg and them have been promoting Black Lives Matter.
Sure.
The White House is saying the cops getting killed is their fault.
Right.
They should reform themselves. We should turn our guns in like we did it. So let's go back to this.
I got 10 of these. So the first one, less peace, more dying, couple skulls, Black Lives Matter, hashtag #fuck12, and then police officers shot in Georgia. So he's celebrating, this guy's celebrating.
3 more cops shot today, by the way.
Right. Now this guy, it's time we start cooking bacon around this bitch. This is Johnny Gambino. There's the hashtag #fuck12. Here's a guy shooting into a police car. Right there. They're encouraging this.
The left is doing this, but then I got to turn my guns in. It's my fault.
Right. And wait till you see what they censor. What Facebook censors. This is allowed.
They censor us all the time.
This has been up 16 hours. 16 hours.
They censor us all the time.
This has been up 6 hours. This is crazy shit. We all cops getting what y'all deserve. The same thing happened to us with innocent persons, and this is the guy. This is a video of the guy shooting at the police, and hashtag #fuck12.
But again, 258 black people were killed in 2015. Most of it justified. Is there racial profiling some problems? Sure. Is it the #1 big issue? No. This is all about divide and conquer.
It's all about making it the giant issue. Last night we was eating popcorn, watching the Dallas news. Hashtag #fuck12. We need to stop killing each other and rise up against them bitches. Hashtag #fuck12. And there's a policeman with a gun to his head right there, the little icon.
But that's nothing compared to the tweets and stuff we found.
Yeah. No, it's going to get worse, though. Pigs getting killed and I'm sitting back. I love it. With the hashtag, and there's the cops with it on fire. I fuck with Dallas. Keep going. Don't stop. Guns going towards the police. Hashtag #fuck12. Now, this next one, or it's the one after this. I'll go to this one next. Look at this. Hashtag #fuck12, justice will never be served. Look, now go down to that. Look, oh, we're just slitting the cop's throat. That's okay.
As if ISIS
That's
is good.
okay. That's totally okay.
But the issue is, we're not even about groveling to police here. We're against the police state.
Here's the last one. We shooting cops now, gang. Here it is. Basically calling for that with the guns going towards the hashtag #fuck12.
Now, you've had 2,000 people last year in Chicago. You can pull that up. Shot. Most of them black. There are double the number of black people in Chicago every year shot by other black people than there are what police shoot.
Over the weekend, there was like 200 people shot.
It's almost all black on black.
All over the 4th of July weekend.
So this
no
is...
protest there, though, Jones. No protest whatsoever.
No. Obama won't talk about that. Now, let's talk about what Facebook is actually censoring. Because they're going to use all this destabilization to come after our guns, our freedoms, and bring in basically civil emergency martial law. That's why we're against all this. Because if a cop shoots an innocent person in Minnesota, you don't go shoot 20 cops and kill 5 of them in Dallas. I mean, it's like if a black guy attacked me, I don't randomly go shoot some black guy, or vice versa. It's just, it's crazy. But come around here. Let's show some of the stuff that Facebook has censored.
This is ridiculous right here. Admin of pro-Trump group banned for saying Trump is not anti-Muslim, but anti-ISIS. You can't say that. That's bad.
Again, another group Obama's bringing in. Look at this. Lauren Southern suspended over criticizing censorship.
Just talking about Facebook censorship.
She talked about the Senate hearings on Facebook.
Exactly. Facebook approved Christian hate groups while shutting down Christian groups. They allow these groups. Here's one: Jesus effing Christ, St. Mary's Bastard.
Yeah, kill them, all of it.
And then this movie Unstoppable, the group with this Kirk Cameron movie, they get stopped. They get taken off. Okay. Here's a guy, Christopher Cantwell, was blocked for talking about the attacks in Cologne for 30 days.
Yeah, they're covering up what the Islamists are doing.
Exactly.
They won't say radical Islam.
A spoof picture of the Obamas wearing Che Guevara T-shirts was censored off Facebook. I even put the picture in my video.
Google, we had a Google shopping cart for years. We put the Obama deception up, nothing about race, about his lies. They banned us years ago. Look it up. Google shopping cart bans InfoWars. I mean, this is where we live. We're just, I'm looking for this white privilege I ain't getting. Why do the mega rich want to cause a race war? To divert us from how they're robbing us. This isn't about black against white. It's about reality, folks. Killing cops isn't going to get black people ahead in life, I can tell you right now.
And here, this is on a Breitbart article. Zuckerberg was caught on a hot mic talking to Merkel.
About censoring.
Where she was saying, hey, I need you to do something about these anti-immigration posts. And he goes,
he's hiring former Stasi agents to arrest people.
Exactly. And he basically says, yeah, we're working on it. Don't
worry.
Look at this. And it was caught
Zuckerberg tells Facebook staff to stop crossing out Black Lives Matter.
They have a chalk wall in the Facebook headquarters where they can write stuff. Well, people are writing Black Lives Matter, and other people are crossing that out and going, all lives matter. And this is what Zuckerberg said. We've never had rules around what people can write on our walls. We expect everybody to treat each other with respect, regardless of content or location, but crossing out something means silencing speech. And that one person's speech is more important than another's.
And
well,
Google,
apparently to him it is.
And Google has come out and said police need to apologize. They need to reform themselves. Obama said that. How are cops that had nothing to do with what other cops have done, how are they to blame? And again, our business is not just defending the police here, but this is multinational corporations, George Soros, that has started civil wars all over the world on anti-police events that trigger the fall of society. So that piece of filth sits offshore and consolidates the money.
Right. How many?
He's a goddamn Nazi collaborator.
How many police state movies did you make? 4?
Yeah, I don't need to even prove it. I mean, look, the point is I'm against our government violating our rights. Look. I'm the main person with Matt Drudge exposing the TSA. We're the tip of the spirits admitted. I don't blame the idiot TSA agent on average that just wants a paycheck violating our rights. I blame the American people allowing it to happen and Congress funding it. Instead of just blaming the TSA agent, let's blame Congress and the system while our border's wide open, allowing all these jihadis in, but training all our kids to be slaves. Slave training.
And at the same time, educating the TSA agent why they're violating your Fourth
Exactly.
Amendment.
We're not just, one of them's a pedophile, robbing bags, which some of them are. We go after them. Certainly, they got some problems. But we're not about attacking where the rubber meets the road of government. That's the scapegoat. The government knows 6% approval rating for media, 9% approval rating for Congress. They know revolution's here. They want to scapegoat it on local police. They want to scapegoat it on local government and have a shooting war when in the end the Second Amendment is lost.
And then they come in and federalize the police forces and go, oh, the only solution to this problem is to make police a giant federal agency where they can control them from the top
with
down.
With the UN Strong Cities Initiative,
yes.
UN running it. You cannot make this up. Right. So here's the deal. Nightly news is coming up in about 2.5 hours. It's 4 o'clock now. It's 7 o'clock Central, so it's like 2 hours, 50 minutes or something. And then we also have the Sunday show coming up. But we're going to do special reports throughout the weekend. I'm going to follow more reports at Infowars.com.
There's already more copycat shootings going on. So it's happening. It's
and I said that at the start of the show.
And this is a perfect weekend for it. It's the weekend after the 4th of July, but people have had a short week. So they've, I guess, had enough time with a little pinup.
And the media is just, I talked about this liberal we know who has a good nutraceutical product. One good thing liberals do is good nutraceuticals that I was looking at trying to acquire that's in Whole Foods and stuff, and I was going to meet with her yesterday. I was going to have folks meet with her, and Cruz said, but she can't meet. She's too depressed in bed over the fact that Black Lives Matter and blacks are getting killed everywhere. And I said, well, she said, well, her son's Indian, part Indian, and so she thinks, like no Indians have been killed by the police. Like basically, we looked at the crime statistics, like no one. So it's like, oh my God, I can't go out. They're killing me. It's a total hallucination of mind control that is going on, where liberal yuppies can't go outside. They're so afraid the police are going to kill black people or people that have... Pull you over, write you a ticket. I'll cut out for a minute. The point is, this is mind control. The new religion is hating whiteness, hating police, even though most of them are minorities, and just feeling like it's the end of the world, while the globalists rob us of our rights, rob us of our tax money, put us into a world government, have the TPP making rules over
and
us.
have us fighting each other.
Just like England's under the Brexit, while we all divide and conquer and fight with each other. And then you've got the president saying, well, the police need to reform, and Jesse Jackson saying it's Trump's fault what happened, only encouraging more of this, you know, Flavor Flay, 2 minutes to the race war. That's all MTV funded. That's all bringing the whole system down. We're more sophisticated than that. We're smarter than that. And a lot of folks go, I see some of the racist black people going, shit, bitch, you just scared, get your ass shot off. Oh, I'm real scared with, you know, this isn't 80 years from now where there's 5% white people or whatever. White people are a bunch of paranoid, armed to the teeth folks with heavy weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
who know how to shoot.
We start a war with the white people. I mean, that's really ridiculous. Okay, I don't want any black people to die. I don't want anybody to die. This is stupid. I actually want a civilization. I want to bring everybody together and have prosperity and not have World War III with the Russians. I was against Bush. I was against all these wars. Now they're flooding us with Muslims, though. I've got to be against them coming here with Sharia law. I tried to stop the clash of civilizations, and your report's going up on YouTube right now with all the details, all in HD.
You can see it all.
We'll
all
put a link. We'll put a link under this to that video report.
Yeah.
But dude,
I want to end with a couple things. There's two Washington Times articles. One, more whites are killed by police than blacks every year. That's how it always is. And there's also a study that I think it's Washington State University did a study, and more police are. They hesitate more when it comes to pulling a gun on a black,
which is or responding, which is causing crime rates to triple in Chicago, Maryland.
Exactly, or they're standing down because they're afraid of viral videos or anything.
So in reality, it's killing more people. Period. Right. And in reality, it's creating all this division. But the media takes each event and hypes it like it's the end of the world.
Right.
258 black people were killed in 2015. More than double that were killed in Chicago that same year.
Yeah.
But, it's okay because blacks did it.
Right.
I mean,
it's crazy. It's crazy, but we got to keep fighting the info war. We got to stay on top of this.
Look, this is foreign banks that run the country engaged in a multicultural psyop to start a limited civil war to divert us while they complete the global bankruptcy.
And Black Lives Matter, they've been caught when people hacked into their phones and looked
with
at their
Lynch.
tweets. Yeah, and working with Lynch, working with the White House, getting money from Soros, talking about doing nothing but causing strife. And they don't want an election. They do not want an election this fall.
I confirmed with folks inside Robert Rodriguez's operation 4 years ago when Machete came out. We got the script.
Yep.
It was all confirmed. The White House was funding them then to try to get Hispanics to start a race war. Hispanics didn't buy it. And then now he runs that whole network that's government funded.
Right.
Trying to get Hispanics aren't buying it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is...
We had a report coming out of Hispanics who support Trump on the border. They're on the border and they want the wall.
Well, and separate from Trump.
Yeah.
It's a red herring, folks. We're all in this technocracy. We're all in this big modern system. I'm a white guy. The average white person is this guilty, self-loathing person. We're not running anything against you. There are powerful institutions that are corrupt. There are mega banks that run the country. But people take my desperation of trying to stop this and go, oh, our liberal socialist utopia is coming. We're going to kill you. You're scared. You're going to be set up and destroyed, and a fascist system is going to be brought in. I'm trying to stop that. I genuinely care because I know what comes around goes around. I believe in humanity. Infowars.com/show, the free video feeds, the podcast, the Droid apps, just all of it is there, Infowars.com/show. There is so much coming in, not just here, but in Europe, to censor the web. Do not take this for granted. We're not just singling out Zuckerberg, Google, Apple, a lot of other big platforms are censoring.
Download these videos.
Don't take this for granted. Download these videos. Keep Facebook somewhat free. Fight for free speech here while you build backups. Infowars.com. Great job, Rob Dude. Briefly tell folks what's coming up on the Nightly News tonight.
All right, David Knight's going to be covering the latest of what's going on in the shooting and looking at these tweets that they've taken out of D. Ray McKesson. He's the head of Black Lives Matter, the face of Black Lives Matter, and what he was planning and what they were planning, and we've caught them doing this now, working with the White House, working with Loretta Lynch and the Justice Department to basically try to create a system where there is going to be martial law and elections are suspended. So it's very serious. We've got multiple reporters in locations right now. We got reporters out in the street right now in Austin.
By the way,
so
that's the next video. That's the video we should shoot is, will Obama use race war to cancel election? Because I talked to Justice Department people 4 years ago, said this was coming. I'm like, oh, really? Yeah, I mean, man, they are right.
And people have been calling in all day on the show talking about it, too. People are genuinely afraid of this. And I know people thought it was going to happen with Bush. Oh, he'll cancel the election. There won't be another election.
No, Obama's their guy because it's perfect racial optics. I mean, he's invaded Africa with AFRICOM. I mean, it's a black face on the New World Order. And who gets screwed by this? Black people more than anybody, man. Yeah. All I have is goodwill for everybody. The same governments that shot black people up with syphilis
are the ones telling you they're your savior.
Are telling you they're their savior and go out and kill a cop and you're going to go to heaven. And all it's going to do is turn everybody against you and create incredible white racism. This is BS, man. I mean, this is just, I'm going to shoot another video right after this. I don't know if we'll do it on Facebook mentions, but I may do it on YouTube about are they trying to start a race war and suspend the elections. Let's do that. Rob Dew, great job, my friend.
All right.
Appreciate it. Last night he was at my house shooting a video about Vladimir Putin warning of World War III and saying our media won't cover it. I mean,
and of course they're not going to cover it now because
that isn't us warning of World War III. That's Putin.
Yeah.
I mean, this stuff
telling a giant room of reporters, you guys better wake up.
I don't care what color you are. This is damn nuclear war. It's going to
everybody gets fried.
Suck the paint off your house and give us all permanent orange afros.
Exactly.
What's that movie? It's some movie back.
Spies Like Us.
Yeah, Spies Like Us. That's what I'm going to give you. Suck the paint off your house, give you all permanent orange afros. Maybe that's the answer. We're all like green mutants. We won't fight with each other anymore.
We're all the same color.
Infowars.com, folks. Oh, then it'd be which side of the tracks you live on. People always fight with each other.